hope Trent never gets mad at me if he finds out I put that intro on the front of my album. I'll pay whatever I have to pay. I have to say something nice about iPhones. That video I recorded this morning, dude, I wasn't here at all. I don't know where the fuck I was. I can't believe I let it. I thought I shut it off. I thought I shut it off when I parked at the park to eat. I just was silent the majority, almost all the morning. Maybe all the morning. I don't even remember what I recorded this morning. I really don't. I saw it was recording. I got to work. I'm like, oh shit. Like I pulled all the way into work. I'm gonna have to watch a video and make sure it cut off where I think it cut off. I could have took that shit. I could have took that shit right there too. So anyway, I was like, well shit. I was looking for the movie editor. And I can't remember, I think it's called Movie Maker. Just something stupid, some basic ass fucking words like that. Nothing, you know, it's not like Pro Director or fucking Power Director or any shit like that. I think it's something dumb like Movie Maker, right? I don't know, I couldn't find it. So I went to the photos and I opened the video and I went to go to like open or share to or whatever. So I could open that fucker up in the Movie Maker or whatever it's called. And I saw it said edit. And I'm like, okay. So I hit edit. And it just let me like use the things on the edges where you move it for start and finish. I just moved the end forward a bit to cut off a chunk on the way to work where I usually shut it off. And it just saved it. Then I posted it to YouTube. Let me see. Oh, it's a green light. I'm not going to make it. No, I'm not going to make it. I'm not even going to try. Are you going to get over here, buddy? I'm pretty sure it fucking worked. But anyway, fuck, man. I'm gonna complain about that manager more. So you could be standing there talking to someone or literally on the phone with a customer or something like that. And I've been on my phone before talking to a fucking vendor, and this fucking guy, he'll walk up, he'll already be talking before he can even see you. And he'll see you're doing something, and normally he'll just keep talking. I'm like, oh, I gotta call you back, I'm sorry, hang up. And just like, what? What are you talking about? Like I was in the middle of something, what? And he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then just launch back into it. And then like, I'll fucking be responding. Like, I don't know if you already got the information you wanted or already whatever, and then he'll just like walk off. Or like I'll be in the middle of a word, in the middle of a sentence, and he'll just say, hey, have a good night, man, and like walk off and start talking to him. It's like, motherfucker, I was doing something. You interrupted me and you taught this inane conversation, and then you fucking walked off. Dude, who taught you how to people? Your peopling is broken. Says the person that records a fucking half-hour video where there's like 30 words in it probably, and like 28 minutes of silence. And half of those words were putting an order in at Burger King. LOL. Speaking of which, I was told to get McDonald's on the way home, because eating fast food every meal is how I keep my 300-pound figure. I actually do stay at 300 pounds. That's my plan. I made it up to 320 with clothes on, like 3:15 in the morning. And I was like, what the fuck am I? Well, it happened. It was one, people gain weight over the winter. Is it because you stay inside more? Is it because of this or that? Why is it? I'm not sure, but I know for sure the sweets and all the food and shit. I know it ramps up. Fudge, I never have fudge except for November and December. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of cookies and shit. I never have. And then the fucking Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Christmas trees. Yeah, give me a fucking couple of wheelbarrows full of that. I'm gonna eat all that. Oh yeah. It probably starts when the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup pumpkins go on sale at the beginning of November, and then doesn't stop till like January 10th or so, when all the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Christmas trees are gone. Like if a doctor's like, hey man, you got to give up sweets. Well, I can mostly do that. What do you mean? Yeah, gonna have to eat Reese's. Which kind? Oh, the peanut butter cups. That's the worst kind. Well, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna have to die. I'm gonna have to die. Yeah, I'd rather die. I'm just gonna die. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not. I could drastically tone down the quantity. There's no fucking reason to sit there and eat and eat 20 of them. Have you done that, Eric? Yeah, I sure as fuck have. I ate a 2-pound bag of Reese's peanut butter, whatever. I think it was Easter eggs that time. I'm certain it was Easter eggs. The Reese's peanut butter cup eggs. They're fucking flat and they're like egg shaped, and they're probably 2 inches wide and 3 inches long, just shooting in the dark, something like that. And they're about 3/4 of an inch deep. That'd be funny if I nailed the dimensions perfectly. I've had so many of them. This is what we're doing. Oh, the president, El Presidente, he was talking to the dipshit, and they were walking by, and I kind of wanted to ask him something, so I just kind of went. Well, you're not going to get over, Volkswagen. That's your problem. Oh, you guys had all this time. You guys had all this time to get over, and none of you got over. And now I'm like split seconds away from being in the lane next to you, and now you want to get over. Yeah, but I went. I can't whistle for shit. But he kind of stopped and like looked around and saw me, and I did what he nodded your head upward. And then he walked over to me. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that worked. They were in the middle of something. I'm sure they were. But I shot my shot. Woo! He's fun. I like him. He kind of does stupid shit business-wise. Like really stupid shit business-wise. But like as a guy, I like him. I think he's funny. I know. I can give people all kinds of passes if they're funny. And he's interesting and he's knowledgeable in a lot of areas. I'm just not so sure. There's a number of things he does. I'm like, I don't know if I would have done that. I don't know if I would have told anybody about that. But whatever, you know, it's not my, you know, it's not me. Not me. I'm not in your position. So, and I may have done dumber, honestly. I don't know. Probably. Like, I'm sure. Nah, that's not nice. That's not nice to me. I'm sure if he gave us little, like, I'm burned out. I'm a fucking burnout. I'm not saying I don't give a fuck, because I obviously give a fuck about a lot of different shit. I do a lot of shit that, you know, is because look at this. This is like I was in the storage room today. Is that what you call it? I think so. I was in the storage room today. Supply room. That would be the supply room. I was in the supply room today, and it was like, why is it like this? Why? It was like so close to being sorted right. And I like resorted it, and then I looked at a couple drawers, and I was like, okay, that's why this is like this. And I sorted out the drawer and arranged it so it made more sense. And then it fit the shit in there that should have been in there. I think it used to be in there. I think what's in there is in there because all that fits in there. I think that's why. I think that's why they keep the supply they do, because all of that fits in there a certain way. I've never looked in that drawer before. I've never needed that shit. Or if I've looked in it, I just keep moving. I don't. But I could tell this looks like it would fit perfect. So I put all that shit in there and moved it around and fit it in there. And then I rearranged the place where I was getting shit out of. So it like, why? There's like, you could make like one full stack of something that was the exact same item, but it was split up across 3 stacks. Like, why? Like, they probably bought these because they thought they were out, but they're not out. There's some right here. But anyway, I got to get the fuck over it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I was one exit further ahead. That's fine. But anyway, yeah, all sorts of shit. It's nothing, not even my area, nothing to do with me. One time I was walking by the cage, I was walking through the cage, and they've got all these different flavors of this shit. And I just kind of glanced at it, and I noticed one stack had mostly one flavor, but a second flavor mixed into the stack. So I started looking at it, and I noticed it wasn't organized at all. Like there wasn't much of each flavor, and there wasn't very tall stacks. So I could see no reason why they wouldn't have their individual stacks for each flavor. So I pulled some off and started rearranging it. And right about the time I got done, the parts guy came out, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Because it's his area, and you know, we have him keep, you know, it's his deal. And I was like, I saw this was all, you know, it was out of order, and I put all the same flavors together. And he's like, oh shit. And he's like, well, some of these are, I was like, yeah, like this and this. He's like, yeah. I was like, I was going by UPC. The UPCs don't match on those. So I figured they're different. And he was like, that's good. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm not in my position for no reason. Unlike some other people. I don't need to be told. Simple shit like that. Yeah, and then I blew their fucking socks off. And it's as gay as it sounds. I blew their socks off. And their genitals came out too, all of them. All of them, their genitals came out. They're like, we're doing 5S, right? So part of it is shine. You want to shine the fuck out of it. You want it to look clean and organized, and everything's labeled, and goddamn, that looks like fucking top shelf work there, motherfucker. That's what it is. So I'm like, while we're fucking around here, let's fucking make nice labels. So I started off, I was gonna print the labels. That lane goes away, buddy. I was gonna print nice labels, but then I realized, you know, I'm not good at cutting shit out. I was like, we have like stacks. Like I was gonna print them on paper, print them on normal paper, cut it out and laminate it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Like we have a laminator, we have labels, so I'm gonna print the labels, stick the labels inside the laminator, laminate the labels, and then cut them out of that. Because it's okay if the laminate isn't cut exactly right, because that won't be as visible. It's not as visible. I've done it a million times. It's not as visible as if the paper's not straight. If the paper's straight, you're golden. You can afford some leverage on the edges. Especially if you're going to put a curve to it, you need the paper to be straight so the curved border looks good. Because if you don't do that, it's going to be fucked up. You're going to cut in front of me, aren't you? I totally thought they were, but I guess not. So I'm like, well, we've got like stacks of fucking different sizes of labels. So I was making some up for different sizes of labels, and I don't even know why I didn't go look at the labels first. Like, what label sizes do we have? But I just like kind of hoped. I hoped like these are the sizes I want for what I need to label. So I'm just gonna make them for this size, and hopefully, because I don't really use those labels, I'm aware of them. That's why I was in there, why I sorted them, because then I got to the point where I made the design, I made sure it fit the template, I made sure it fit the template right, and then you print it, you make sure it prints right, and then you make adjustments, and print it again, make sure it prints right. This is how you do things when you're designing things to print. When you're going to be printing something and then using, you know, printing it to a certain, you know, design, and then you're going to be doing it a lot. Now, I need it to work for everybody, so it needs to be right. And the way I was able to get the design on the logo is just an outline with a faded logo in the background. That's it. Dark blue outline, thick dark blue, you know, outline, and then faded blue logo in the background. Looks really fucking nice. And I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. Like, well, if we're gonna 5S and I'm supposed to make labels and make it look pretty, well, I'm gonna use my graphic design skills and I'm gonna make it pretty. So I think I need to get off back there. I think I need to get off back there in Werner. I guess I could go to Chandler and just deal with it. I will. I'm just going to go to Chandler and just deal with it. I don't know how bad the traffic. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the fucking traffic's like. Fuck. Nah, fuck that. I'm getting off on Ray. Chandler's been so fucked lately. Like, the exit's fucked, the street's fucked. It's all fucked. This is retarded. So anyway, all but one of the sizes that I made we had. And then I was like, well, I wasn't going to make anything smaller than 1 inch by 4 inch, because that's great. But they do have smaller labels that were like 1 inch by 2 5/8 inches. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't think I'm going to use it, but I don't know. But I just figured, while I'm making templates, while I'm at it, I might as well make one for that. And we have a company hard drive, and there's a folder with all the 5S supply shit. Fucking manual and the pictures and the checklist. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. It's so nice. So I'm just going to put the templates in there so anyone can just open up the Word files and type what they want and print the label. And the label's going to, on the color printer, of course, it's going to print what they want with the fucking prettiness, with the pretty colorness, the pretty color prettiness. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, and it's funny. I was printing some of the. I'd gotten to through the design phase, and I was doing test prints. And he came up. He's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Look at that. That's really nice." I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, Photoshop. He just looked at me. I'm like, "I've been to graphic design. I love it." It's what I like. I prefer art. I prefer artistic shit. Graphic design, sound design. I wish I was better at writing. My grammar is kind of garbage, so I mean, I'm way better. I think I'm best. I'm best at graphic design. And then number 2 is music or sound design. I'm pretty good at that. I'm not great at any instrument, but I know enough on the studio side that I can pretty it up. I can lipstick the fuck out of that pig. I can make that pig fuckable as shit. And then 3rd would be writing, in my opinion. Even though the only thing I've ever done where people would contact me and go, "Holy fuck, dude, what the fuck," would be the novel I finished. When people get to the end, like, "What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?" Like, yeah, I know. Ugh. So yeah, fuck me. Hey Google, locate the nearest McDonald's. Hey Google, locate the nearest McDonald's. Wow.
Here is the nearest McDonald's.
Oh.
McDonald's has a 3.4-star rating. The house is located at 2,540 West Chandler, Arizona.
Nope, not going there. Sure as fuck not going there. Okay. How is it that far off on the map, bro? That's alarmingly far off on the map. Is it? Yeah. I'm not even close to there. That's the one I want to go to. Boop. No. You are wrong. Oh, look at that machine gun. What's that about? I like it. Machine gun, Eric? Yeah, it's not a machine gun. I'm sorry. You're right. Dude, where the fuck, dude? Google Maps is drunk. Yeah, though. We got this new lady in dispatch. Like, I'd seen her a few times. She's like me. When she sits down, she looks 80 times fatter than she actually is. And we were like, it had to do with that fucking manager. Like, I love when she's there, when he's talking. I love when she's there, because I feel so much better. Because he'll say shit, and her eyes will go wide, and she'll look slowly over to the other dispatch person, and then the other dispatch person will lean her head forward and smile. Like, all of this, you know, because the guy is not looking at us. The manager's not looking at us. And he'll be looking, like, he'll be talking to me. He won't be looking at them, though, when she's doing this shit. And, like, I'll feel so good. Like, it's so nice. It's so heartwarming to know I'm not the only one that has to try and maintain a conversation while their brain's rebooting over and over and over. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, what the fuck? How do you not understand? We've had 4 of us explain this to you now. I'm the 4th person explaining this to you. And I'm a fucking idiot. How are you not? I think he gets it. I think he's just playing dumb and like trying to get us to change our minds. You're stupid on a whole bunch of levels, buddy. God damn, dude. But anyway, she'll like make faces and like close her eyes and like put her head down on her shoulder. Like, oh, this hurts. It does. And then we finally got the first real like personal conversation we had, like that wasn't like real brief for work related whatever. I walked up to her, I was like, hey, I was like, I'm glad you were there in that meeting. She's like, why? I was like, because I saw the looks on your face and I'm glad I wasn't the only one. And she's like, right? And then we start talking about it. Like, God damn, what the fuck? And I told her, like, I think we bonded because I was like, hey, like, I mean, I try to talk to him and try to hide it, but like, I just want to like, I just, you know, want to run away, like run. I just fucking, just like pick something out of my pocket and throw it. And while he's looking that way, run, just run. Just run away. Like a video game, I'm fucking distracting shot or something. Gonna run, bro. Gonna run. Hey, there's a ninja. There's a ninja tiger. Ninja tiger. There's a girl walking low. That mailman's probably like, what the fuck? Yes, sir. I'm gonna order on the phone. Oh, my phone is right here. Tommy just saw a dead body on the freeway. I wonder which freeway he was on. I probably saw it and just didn't even see it, you know? Chicken. Is that the location? Okay, buddy. I have really good 5G here at least. Fuck, I got no money, man. What the fuck is going on? God damn, bitch. Look at the bank before you get gas. Fuck. God damn it. What day is today? Do I get paid tomorrow? You can pay until Friday. Damn, son. My hands are dirty as fuck. Can't believe people, dude. The amount of people that see you backing out, don't give a fuck. Keep on going. Like, you're going to crash into me if you keep backing out, but I'm gonna go anyway. This is shocking that the drive-thru is empty. Something must be wrong. I have an online order. LT82. Eric Smith. That's cool. Thank you. I didn't get no onions. She's gonna be mad at me.
holder?
Yes, please. Thanks.
We're waiting on fresh fries. This will finally be part number 2.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I just realized I've been playing with my phone waiting all this time. And the shit was still recording. I could have been talking. I got a lot to say. Not really. I wish I had 8 hours a day of free time again. There's so many games I want to play. So many fucking games. So many fucking games. I want to play all of them. I still play World of Warcraft. That alone I could do 5 hours a day, no problem. Fallout, I miss Fallout a lot. I log in and start doing shit and I'm like, God damn, I need to fucking, this will take fucking a few hours, this will take a few hours, this one will take probably 30 minutes. And it's like, I have like an hour and a half till bedtime, so, and I just close it. Like, nope, gotta go. Gotta go, buddy. Gotta go, buddy. Let's see, I could go after this white car, but I'm not. I'm going after this black car. Because black is whack. Oh, God damn it! Son of a bitch. Fucking Christ. I'm so glad that lid stayed on. That drink flipped the fuck out of there. God damn. You want a drink carrier? Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. These are going into the car's drink carriers, which are not that garbage. Fuck. Acts like I fucking did some maneuvers that should have fucking titties. Uh-oh, you ran a red light. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dude. Where am I? I thought I was Werner. Okay. That means I gotta get over in the left lane after I turn. I was talking to Tom, and I was chatting with Tom, I guess. He must drive further east on the 60 than I do, a lot further east. Now I know why Greenway. Now I know why that exit was closed. All that shit was closed. So a motorcycle was going down the 60, hit the back of a car. The motorcycle rider got ejected and flew over the car that it hit into traffic and then got hit by multiple cars. Driver is dead. And he was like, yeah, there was a blanket over somebody. And there was a bunch of those little bullet markers on the ground. All over the ground. And they're like, we have no idea. They said they have no idea when they're gonna reopen those lanes. Probably because they have to do a full investigation. Because there was a death. Damn, that car took that sharp. That white SUV. But anyway, he said he was probably doing that zigzagging between the lanes shit. Which probably, if you hit the back of a car so hard you got ejected and flew over the car, probably weren't driving that smart. Always leave yourself an out. Always. I'm always driving, expecting someone's gonna ride at me. I've always kind of, well, I guess maybe not in the morning when I'm asleep, but I've had shit go down and I've got dodged shit. I'm pretty confident my subconscious is on the ball because my automatic responses are pretty good. I don't tailgate, motherfuckers. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do that shit. You have to know. You have to know. Physically, you think you're quick, but you have to know you're not. You're not. You're not that fucking quick. You're not that quick. You cannot 100% guarantee your car is going to move as quick or stop as quick as you think it will. You need to give yourself space. You need to give yourself fucking space. Especially when you're traveling at a higher speed. You need space to at least zig out of the way. And even still, that one bad accident I was in, I could have been paying more attention. I admit I was daydreaming looking out my driver's side window. But since I leave a lot of space, I had plenty of time to stop. However, the guy behind me in the was it Lexus? I'm pretty sure it was a Lexus. I watched it in my rear view. I watched him coming down the hill because the red light was at the bottom of the hill. I watched and I'm like, oh God, like how fast he was going. Like he must not be paying attention either. And I held on to my steering wheel and held my brake down as hard as I could. I probably should have gone into park. I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't think I've ever been taught what do you do when you know you're going to get rear-ended by somebody traveling really fast. What do you do? I don't know. I still don't know. I don't know. There's a process. Is there a process for that? My process was I tensed up, held the steering wheel really hard, and pushed down the brake really hard. It's still so weird seeing cars with no one in them driving around. It's normal here now. That was a Waymo. They took out their safety drivers quite a while ago because they're fine. The only accident they've been in like 4 years maybe. They hit one and they hit someone at night. And night shouldn't matter because it has radar. But what happened was there was bushes in the middle of the street, and the person with the bike just walked out into the fucking street. I saw the video. You couldn't see the person, and the person didn't look. They just walked into the street. So I don't know why people were talking so much shit about, the cars are hitting people. It's like, no. Once again, people are still dumb, and they just step out in traffic. So I'm still going to keep recording until I get close to that stop sign where I turn. The stop sign that I don't think anybody really thinks should exist. Like, I think 5 times in my life I've ever seen someone hit that stop sign coming from the other way. So why is there a stop sign? Just let us go. Let us go, man. Let us live our life. Let us live our... Anytime people like were asking me, I'm switching the subject now. Anytime people saw me with the shit that I was doing, the colors, the colorful labels and shit, they're like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with that? Like, I scrunched my head down and put my shoulders up and kind of put my hands in front of me like I'm retarded. I'm making colorful labels for 5S. It's gonna be so pretty. And they know what it's about. They know why. They know why They know why it's happening like this right now. It's pushing all this dumb shit. I mean, it's not dumb. It's just he's pushing so much shit all at the same time. It's like, hey, bro, we're not really that slow right now. Why don't you push some of this out a little bit at a time when it's slow, so we can blow through it faster instead of I have 3 projects all at once right now. And then while I'm in the middle of it, hey, can you come over here and look at this with me? Like, oh, okay, sure, let's go look at that. I'm not doing something right now. I'm not in the middle of something right now. Sure, fuck it. Let's go fucking see what you want to look at, you dumb fuck. I guess that's better, a little better than constantly scheduling shit, and then we fucking make sure we're done with what we're doing by the time the schedule comes up, and then walking around like, what the fuck, are we doing this or what? And then nope, it's canceled. Like, okay, good. I'm glad I fucking made sure I was done with everything, and fucking have been walking around for 15 minutes because there's nothing I can really do that I can just walk away from. So he got out of our hair, and now we've got this more annoying person in our hair. He wasn't even that annoying, but this new guy is. Can this new guy just fuck off and then we can deal with the other guy more? God damn, fucking Jesus.